everybody out there. This is Andrew Walker, your host for tonight's video stream. It's a top 16 match between, let's see, who I got here. Between number 2 seed, Mark Evaldi. He's on Devourer combo, so it's got flings and altered dimensions and all the fun normal jank that goes along with the deck. His opponent is Mike Harris, aka one of my co-hosts on the Premodcast podcast. He is on Hermit FEB, so Hermit Druid package added into the setup for full English breakfast. So sounds a little spicy, pretty fun. Hopefully kick some butt. But let's bring him on in. Okay, guys, we're good to go.
I'll pop
okay.
FEB, just pick it up again.
Well, we started, bam.
But yep, you guys can go. Good luck and chat with you later.
Cool.
All right. So for the stream, Mark already went City Chromatic Sphere. I drew my card, and I am going to play. I'm gonna. Exile an Elvish Spirit Guide to put out a bird. Then I'll play a gemstone. And I'm gonna Cabal Therapy.
Okay.
And I will name Fling.
Fling?
Yep.
No fling.
So that's Tinker, E-Tutor, Oath, and what's the last one?
City of Brass.
City. Cool. Sounds good. Go ahead.
Tap, draw. I'll play a city. And flash it back. I'll go to 17 and play Oath.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Tip. Draw. Drop it down a counter. Play out a Wall Roots.
Mm-hmm.
And pass to you.
Okay, I'll trigger Oath of Druids.
Yep.
Okay. Get my Devourer.
Okay.
Thinking here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have that card in your deck. Let's draw for turn.
Sure.
I'll take 2 more, and I'll play a Mind Stone. I'm at 15.
Sure. Mm-hmm. You're at 15, I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been missing.
Yeah, 15. And I will pass to you.
All right. Tap. Draw. I will tap the bird, put a token on Wall Roots to play a survival.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass to you.
End of turn. I'll make a white and draw a card.
Sure.
Thinking if I ever want to cast it now. No, I won't.
Okay.
I'm on tap. Trigger the oath.
Okay.
There you go.
Right on top.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll play a Mind Stone.
Sure.
And I'll take another point, play an altar.
So where are you at? 14?
Yep. And during your upkeep, or I'll do it. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to exile. Yeah, I'm going to exile a bunch of cards and attempt Amelia here.
Okay.
Okay.
If you don't mind, if we just play it out.
No, I know. That's fine. I know what you have. Okay. So, he's a 3. How many cards you got?
Let's see. So I actually have a 62 card deck. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 52 cards.
52. Who? Thank you. I really don't want to have to add up all these casting costs to see if I have enough to do it. Or I'm on a different plan.
I swear the 62 is not a hedge against Devourer.
Yeah, but I already exiled so many cards off the first one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So... yeah, well, I already started doing it. 3, 5.
Actually, hold on. Let me just respond to one, and I'm going to activate survival by using the gemstone mine.
Okay, in response, I'm going to exile a card.
Oh, yeah, you just keep going off. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just floating a green with the, or it's going to survival.
Well, yeah. So, okay. So 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14, 17, 23, 25, 27, 33, 36, 38, 39, 42, 44.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not going to have enough. 46. I blew it. Yeah, you got it.
All right. Sorry, man.
No, it's fine.
I actually just came from an in-person tournament where I had a moment like that.
Well, I could have sat there and counted it up, right? And then known not to
Yeah.
do it. And I could have been on a beatdown plan and just attacked you. But it's stupid. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I don't care that much. Oh, that's the first time this has happened to me ever. The first time that has happened.
Well, mine was slightly different. Like I was doing the Devourer FEB thing, and I forgot that he had a way. Like I was searching for the trike, but he responded by killing it, and I forgot. Like, oh crap! Like, yeah, he's responding to the survival activation. So I started activating Devourer in response, and it was like, holy shit! I could exile the Triskelion, and then like I'm screwed. I got lucky on that one though, and it didn't happen.
I guess I still technically had a chance there.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have picked it up. I could just milled everything and sat there, I guess. I could have hit enough stuff.
Yeah, because I would have had what, 10?
depends on what you had in your hand, I guess, but I don't think it was good enough anyway.
Yeah, I was sitting on a weird hand.
All right, I'll take the play.
Sounds good.
And just to reminder while the guys are getting ready, the October monthly is one of the months that doesn't happen. It's when the Fall Brawl takes place, so do not look for signing up for my tournament. It's Hoyp and Flint's baby that's only got a couple days left to sign up for, so join fast. Again, use the Fall Brawl as your monthly, not me.
I'll keep this. It's not good.
I will keep as well.
And back to the match.
City of Traders, Mindstone, go ahead.
Okay. Go City, 19, Bird. Here you go.
I'll just bounce the Traders with the Traverse.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
Good. Tap. Sure. Fucking cool. I'll play out of survival.
Okay.
And I'll say go.
And a turn on Land Tutor.
Okay.
I'll grab both.
Sure.
Draw it.
Yep.
And let's play it. You're up.
Let's see. End your turn. Go to 18. Activate survival, pitching squee. Just happen to have it. I'll get a wall roots. my hand. Untap, upkeep, return, squee. Got my draw. I'll cast the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a counter on it. I'll go to 17. I'll cast a Mesmeric Fiend.
Short.
Sorry, I can't really see him from here.
It's just a Devourer, a Guy's Blessing, Gemstone, and a city.
I'll take the blessing.
Okay.
And I'll pass to you.
Trigger the oath.
Mm-hmm.
Drop.
Yep.
Tinker.
Okay. Actually, can I respond to the Tinker?
Yeah, of course you can, right?
Yeah. Just gonna respond by activating survival pitching squeak.
Okay.
Or shoot, I did that wrong. It's fine. I just get a spirit guide, and you can continue.
Cards in hand.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five, 10, 12, 62. You have 50 cards in your deck.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Correct. 6 or 50. Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm exile cards to the Devourer.
Yep.
He's a 4, 6, 8, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 50.
Okay. So
sack of 1,050,000.
yep. So I actually had to look this ruling up the last time I played Devourer with this deck, and when your whole deck gets milled, you get to pick the order it goes to the graveyard.
You pick the order?
Yeah, because it all hits at the same time.
Wouldn't it just go off the top in order?
No, because it's
Okay.
not like you're milling me one at a time. You milled 50 cards at once. So
Okay.
like, say like you vision charm someone, the 4 cards, they get to pick the order that they go.
I didn't know that, but okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
If that's the rule, then.
To be honest, it doesn't really matter for my particular situation. But I'm sure that's how it works, because I, like I said, I faced Devour and I had to look this up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would have did things a lot differently then. I mean, I know you had the Croson reclamation, so I mean.
Well, to be honest, it doesn't matter, because what's relevant is actually in my hand this time, which hardly ever happens.
Yeah, but I would have enlightened tutored for the Tormund script.
Yes, that would change things. Okay, so I'm just gonna put them like that. Unearths, Corrosion Reclamation, Psychotog, Shapeshifter, Cabal Therapy.
Sure. Okay.
And you good?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Flashback the Corrosion Reclamation.
Mm-hmm.
Put 2 Unearths.
Okay.
I will draw the Unearth. And I'll put a counter on. Shoot. Oh, thank God I didn't do that wrong. I almost really biffed that. I'll float a green and sack the Wall of Roots to flashback Cabal Therapy, targeting myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to name Karmic Guide.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take a point and cast the Unearth, targeting my Shapeshifter.
Okay.
Karmic Guide will trigger.
Yep.
I'm going to use that trigger to put the Psychotog into play.
Yep.
And then I'm going to sacrifice Psychotog to flashback Cabal Therapy, targeting you.
Okay.
And let's just name Tormod's Crypt.
Now, I have these.
Right. And then I'm going to exile a bunch from my graveyard to make the Psychotog Shapeshifter huge. And then the last thing I'm going to do, with it still in the graveyard, is discard a Chroma and attack you with the beater.
Oh, so it keeps the power and toughness from the Psychotog, is what you're saying?
Yeah, keeps all the pumps.
Okay, it keeps the pumps, so then turns it to a haster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I would have just played like a longer game. That was good though. Live and learn.
Yeah.
I definitely threw the first one in the trash, but I feel like my deck is now watching it play one time. I feel like I could just get you now. No problem.
That was the thing. I felt really bad not telling you on the first game, but I was like,
no, you don't. No, you definitely don't tell me that.
I don't have to tell him.
No, but yeah, I could play it differently, and definitely.
Yeah, if you had a Tormod script, then yeah, I'd just lose. But I actually had a Seal of Cleansing in hand.
Yeah, Andrew, don't play that video for the love of God.
Oh,
miserable, dude.
It was live streaming.
mine's so much worse. When I like screwed up.
No, that
for
was
top
horrific. I'm requesting a no.
Take it down.
That thing was terrible, dude. That was terrible. My deck has never fizzled out on me before. I know it can. Of course it does there. I know he has pros in Reclamation.
I should do The Simpsons. I'll make you anonymous. I'll be like, M. Evaldi. Oh wait, too many people might know his last name. Mark E.
Yeah.
Like, oh damn it. Yeah. In terms of that ruling, let me. I'll read it for you guys at the audience. Probably saw it in the mailbox, but someone posted.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's anything that puts 2 or more cards in the same graveyard at the same time. The owner gets to choose. So I guess if you do it at Liquidus, every 3 cards you would stack how you want them because it's 2 or more.
Yeah.
Right, because if it's milling 3 at a time.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is that I actually, in that case, since the Karmic Guide was in my hand, like that's the only one that I truly need the graveyard order to matter because I need that on top for the unearth trigger. Had it not been the situation and that not been the case, then yeah, this deck would not survive Devourer very much. But yeah, you got to completely change your game plan, which, you know, that deck is very good at changing the game plan. I lost to Tom Metelsky in the Spring Fling on Devourer with this deck.
Just having the Devourer be like a 6/6 and just have it slap you a few times, I guess, or.
That's what happened the other game. He top decked the Fling on the turn he needed it to because I was going to win next turn.
I drew the wrong side of the cards. Like I obviously didn't want to mill you knowing you had the Crows and Reclamation in your deck. You also could have like in the first game just got rid of your bird and just ripped to sack the ball pit therapy and just stop the Opha Druids. You just gave me like, a huge window to win with a Flame.
Right. So I was thinking about that, but the problem was I only had the Gemstone Mine as mana, and I need 2 mana to flashback the Reclamation, but then I also need a black mana to cast the Unearth. So I was like, I'm not getting rid of one of my only 2 mana. And then when I drew the Wall of Roots, it was like, well, there's more mana finally.
Yeah, that was awful. It's probably the worst game I've played in years.
Hey, it happens, man. I was just at an in-person tournament and lost to myself when I was up against goblins. I had Engineered Plague out, and I pitched a Squee with my Shapeshifter on board, completely forgetting. And that lost me the game in the top 8. And
yeah, because it turned into a goblin. I mean,
yeah,
that's a very corner case scenario, though. But.
Right, it had literally never happened to me. But
some of the viewers have. I mean, this is a corner case too of how the decks are, but they brought up if you're doing the Devourer combo and milling them, probably if you're versus a deck like Survival, you could just go to say 45 or something, and he's got like 8 cards left, and it's like, well. Or any of those 8 cards likely to be enough to beat you if it's a survival deck. He's not going to probably have enough mana to play hard cast like a Chroma. He's going to have issues, so you might be able to slap him with a big one that's just barely short of the goal.
If you're talking about regular...
What do you mean? 8 cards in this deck is more than enough. He could Crows and Wreck and then just make a guy an 8 and kill me like in a turn.
This particular deck, like... No, that wouldn't be a better route. Just because I have, like, the deck, one of its win cons is a lot of the deck being in the yard. So I would have had enough to do the Psychotaga Chroma kill.
Yeah, he could just manipulate his deck at that point. It was whatever he wants. The cards might as well be in his hand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That, but, you know, against, like, another... full English breakfast deck, especially one that only has the Devourer as its option, that would actually beat it, but not this particular one.
Well,
I got shit to do.
All right.
Yep.
Later, man.
There, man.
Nice job, dude. Your deck's cool.
All right. Thank you.
Next month it'll be
Good
63
games.
cards. Like 62. Getting lazy.
Were there any other questions? The other thing I was gonna say though is like my hand was pretty gas, and I was actually just slow playing it because had he gone the other routes, like I had really good options, and so I was just thinking like I'm just gonna let him go the mill route because like I saw his hand with the Mise Fiend. That was just to make sure he didn't have a fling. And when he didn't, I was like,
yes, I think that might be the question they have. Why does Mike need Karmic Guide for the sequence he did? I can't. Why can't he just skip it and?
Yep. Oh. So that's the first question people usually have. The problem is the shapeshifter is in your yard and you're unearthing it.
Yeah.
So once you unearth it, it becomes just a shapeshifter. If the Psychotog is on top, unearth goes on top of that, and shapeshifter doesn't read the top creature in your graveyard, it reads the top card in your graveyard. So if your card is not a creature card, shapeshifter is simply a 0-1 with pay 2 to discard a card.
Yeah. When I play 0-1s, at least they have Shroud, so.
So yeah, that's why you have to go that whole ass backwards sequence of Cabal Therapy, sack.
Yeah, they were basically asking if, as long as I see it to ask you, so that's good. Yeah, it was. You need something. Yeah, having things bounce around and making sure that you have a creature on top is tricky when you're doing all the stuff you're doing.
Yeah, and the whole sequencing of like not play sequencing but just rules sequencing of like how the unearth goes on the stack, the shapeshifter hits play, and it'll trigger a comes into play effect, but then it like instantly becomes nothing. So you can't, for example, in that same scenario, you can't unearth it and say now I'll activate the Psychotog, because in order to do that, the unearth has to have resolved. And so then that makes you think like, but then why does it trigger the card? And it's one of those magic rules where it just like all kind of happens.
Yeah.
And
I know. I knew.
Thank God it does. Full English Breakfast wouldn't be a very good deck without it.
I know. I remember hearing for something other than FEB, but I'm trying to remember what else it could have been. It was, and it probably wasn't something like Laquatus, because that's that millstone. Either way, you get to set it, which is something I never really thought of. It's like it's only corner cases where the order of your graveyard has an importance. Like if you were playing like Krovikan Horror and those creatures, you'd want them all stacked up together so they all start triggering.
Otherwise. Yeah, or like Ashen Ghoul, how it has the 3 creatures thing.
Yeah. Stack your deck heavy so all the creatures are together, and then bing, 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 they all start going off. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. It took me a while to remember which monthly this was. Yeah, we've gone back and like, this is this month, right?
Still September.
Yeah, still September. But I still have August.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Yay! I know, it was amazing. We actually had a top 16 with only 16 this month. It was like, I think the big guys in each pod like wrecked their pods and didn't like, no 5-1s, just me. So that was actually helpful. Oh, again, for the 9 guys out there, gals, whoever, the Fall Brawl is effectively the replacement of my what would be an October monthly.
2 days.
So sign up. You got 2 days left or less. I still have to sign up because I'm a slacker. But don't come looking for me for like 12:01 a.m. October 1st. I'd be like, I can't do anything. It's not my tournament, and I know Mike can't do anything because of how his pairings are. It's insanely statistical to make the pods the right way and make it function. He can't screw it up. It would take hours to fix for just one ad probably, whereas I can add 1 or 2 people in 20 minutes. It would take him forever probably to do it. And then you have to make sure, then he'd probably ask us to make sure like your name doesn't show multiple places and you only do that. So yeah, that's just something to remember. I won't go into how it runs. Go check it out if you're going to sign up. It's awesome. You never know who you're going to play. In the old school version, I played Randy Bueller. He crushed me. So we need some additional people. I know Mano. You got to get Finkel to play. I heard you chatting with him on your podcast. It was like, come on, get like some ringers in there. Put his name in as something funny. Yeah.
It's your format.
Yeah. Be like Fawn Jinkle or something. Like mix his name up. Like, oh, I am Guy Incognito. And then you see who it is when it comes up.
Unfortunately, I gotta drop off unless there are any more questions.
No, the guys were pretty much just saying thanks and thank you guys for watching. And
thank you guys.
Be moving on to the top 8 for Mike, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I'll see. I believe I'm already up against Gabe Farkas.
Ooh, I think you're right.
So we'll see when he wants to play. All right, man. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Good night, everybody.
Night, guys.